All right, SHOT Show 2019 here at Tops with Dylan Waters. He's going to run through some of the new models that are coming out this year and some of the old ones that got improved. All right, thanks, Dylan.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me. So first off, some of you might find these two familiar. We debuted these last year. We got the chef's knife and the paring knife, and what we've done for this year is we've expanded that. We're going to throw in a 10-inch carving knife, turkeys, your bigger cuts of meat. We're going to throw in a bread knife, which is going to be pretty fun, just to kind of add to the set. We've already talked about the paring knife. And then we're going to do some steak knives, and we're kind of not sure which direction, whether we're going to do the serrations or not, so that's why we have both. But we're hoping to get you folks out there an opportunity and a chance in the future to pick up an actual full set of cooking knives, kitchen knives from Tops. Come over here. This is the A Club. This is a prototype, new this year. Amanda Kaye from Naked and Afraid submitted this design with us. It's based off of an old Native American war club that they used to make out of rifle stocks. So that kind of is where the inspiration came. She's mentioned she uses it quite a bit in the field to move deer stands, clear brush. So great chopper. Neat design, pretty different. Right here we have the Tops spin on.
I went to sit, sir, and drop this.
No worries.
I'll edit that out. All
So
right.
we've got the Tops spin on a traditional Japanese Nata, which was used for pretty much an everyday tool, gardening, clearing brush, whatever multi-purpose, everyday stuff they needed to do. So this is kind of our take on a traditional Japanese design. A lot of fun. It's going to be pretty interesting to see where that goes. We've already in the past had what we call the Tac Raz. It's got a little more of a recurved design. So what we wanted to do is kind of go with a little more traditional straight edge, less of a tanto point than our previous model. Changed up the handles to the green canvas micarta opposed to the G10.
Is this going to replace the Tac Raz, or is this going to be in addition?
Just an addition. Yeah, we're still going to have the original Tac Raz available. We just kind of wanted to expand on that friction folder. It's a great gentleman's knife, EDC, just kind of a classic look, classic design. We've also done, which I personally am very excited for, is a comb. It'll be, you guys out there with your beards, it'll be great for you. Even the gentlemen without the beards, they just want a nice comb to carry around for their hair. So pretty excited about that one as well.
Make no mistake, it'll still work as a defensive tool.
If you had to, absolutely. This guy right here. So last year in October, we hit our 20th anniversary in October. And we released our 20th anniversary Tom Brown tracker. And we wanted to do more than just the one knife. So the next knife we're doing in that series of 20th anniversary knives is going to be the Tex Creek. Get a good look at it there. The original we did was with a black linen micarta and 1095 on the steel. Here we're going to use the 154 stainless. And we've got some layered handles on here. We're going to be doing the black linen with a white liner and then a red and black carbon fiber to finish out the handles. As far as the sheath goes, we're going to do this multi-wrapped kydex. We're going to have your burgundy dangler on there. Something different we haven't done with any other knife before as far as the two types of kydex. So we're pretty excited about finally getting able to get this released. Don't have a date yet, so you guys out there that are wanting to collect all the 20th anniversary knives, you'll just have to be patient. This guy here, don't have a name for it. It's currently prototype 2, and it's exactly what you're seeing. It's a Karambit style cleaver. Still have your same function as your kitchen cleaver. You can still do your chopping and your cutting. We just kind of put our own little spin on it. We got the burlap micarta, which is, in my opinion, I really, really like that burlap micarta. It looks great.
Yeah, this seemed pretty popular for everybody that was stopping by and picking it up.
Absolutely. People have been real drawn to this guy. You know, it's just something different. You don't see too many Karambit style cleavers out there. Moving up here, the Rapid Strike we also debuted last year. We're getting real close to being able to finally release that, but you know, since it was last year's, we won't spend too much time on it.
There's the double edge Rapid Strike.
Yeah. You can have the option for the top edge sharp or not. The default is going to be not sharpened, so in the future when it is released, if you prefer the top edge sharp, just make sure when you're ordering it to make sure to click that option. And that's going to be housed in Kydex. It'll have a multi-position clip. You can do different configurations to really whatever suits your carrying needs or preferences. Up here we have the Cuma Kage. This is a design, if you're familiar with Johnny Tsai, he's done a few designs with us in the past. The Cuma Tac Raz are ones that really stick out. But this is a big beast of a chunk of steel. I mean, you almost need to put two hands on that guy. So, pretty excited about this one. Johnny's got some pretty fun designs up his sleeve for sure. This little Karambit, our general manager Craig designed off of something that he had made for himself to help him with his leather work, and then just kind of started playing with the design a little bit and decided to put a Karambit ring on there. Don't have a name yet. As of now, it's Prototype 3, but a pretty cool design, pretty fun. Been getting quite a bit of traction. Again, just an interesting design for a Karambit. All right, this guy here. About the middle of last year, we released a design that we did with, or had received from Matt Graham from Dual Survival and a couple other shows he's got. He submitted this one as well, called the Big Bugger. So we're pretty excited to continue to work with Matt, and pretty interesting design. We're pretty excited to see where this one goes as well. Super comfortable. We got our tan canvas micarta. I think it's going to be in the 1095, but pretty fun. Let's see. So we've had the street scalpel out for a while, and this year we decided to kind of redo some of the features on the handle. So the blade profile is very similar to the original, but we've put a little bit more of a finger guard on there, a little more contour in the handle. It is a little bit thinner than the original, but it's still a great feeling knife, great for EDC and personal protection. This guy here is another little EDC, similar to the scalpel, but different in its own ways. We don't have a name for this one. I believe it's going to stay skeletonized, which it's still very comfortable without any scales. I prefer it without. I haven't felt it with, but just even after how good it feels without them, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
If you absolutely had to, you could put 550.
Oh, absolutely. You could wrap it with 550, and it really wouldn't be that hard to even put custom scales on. But yeah, for a quick pinch, yeah, definitely throw some 550 on there. That way, if you're in the field, you can use your 550 for lashing if you had to. Right here, we've got the littler version and companion to E.J. Snyder's Skull Crusher. The original is quite a bit larger. Most of you probably have seen it. It's got a 10-inch blade just by itself. So this little guy, he decided to draw up and have as a smaller carry companion to complement the larger SXB, and this is called the SXS. So you can get that with the micarta scales, or you can get it with a paracord wrap. And again, that paracord wrap is if you needed to lash it to a smaller pole and make a spear or a pig sticker, you have that option, and you've got plenty of lashing points. So that was the concept on that. So this little guy. So every year we do an employee design challenge. This is our 3rd year doing it. This year we decided to do something smaller in the EDC world. And our employee Martin has designed this. He's an avid outdoorsman, loves fishing. So he's designed this. It's kind of his ideal little fishing knife. And it wound up winning the contest. And I believe we're gonna end up calling this little guy the bull trout. It's got your burlap micarta scales. Just a great feeling, great all around everyday carry knife. Pretty excited. Something fun we've done, and I'm sure everybody's gonna be talking about this guy, is we've done a cigar cutter. Top style. So we got our cryptic G10 scales. But what's interesting about this is it's not just a cigar cutter. We've put a little more purpose into it. So you're going to have your bottle opener, which almost a necessity. But if you absolutely had to use this in a carry situation or a defensive situation, you have the ability, because we've put an actual blade on there that can serve more purposes than just a simple cigar cutter.
Cool.
So a lot that goes along with that. This here, no official name. We're calling it the Prototype 4 right now, but it's essentially a kitchen ulu. So we've designed it to where you can choke up and get a pretty good pinch grip, but it's made for chopping, dicing. You can do skinning, scraping. Another cool feature is if you chop your veggies up, you can just scoop it straight off your cutting board and throw it in your pan. Just
works as a spatula.
Absolutely. A little more diverse. So it's purpose built for sure, and it's got a lot of different tasks that it'd be capable of doing. And even if you start thinking outside of the box, you could probably come up with more than I've listed. But great tool, great knife. Really excited to see where that goes in the kitchen. And now we have this little guy. So everyone should be familiar with our Brothers of Bushcraft, the Bob. What we've done is we've shortened it down. We've taken the Shango notch off and just made it a more compact design, but it's just as functional. You can still do your tasks. It is thinner, it is shorter, but I would venture to say there's not a whole lot this little guy couldn't handle. So we're really excited to see where this one goes as well. A lot of people out there buying the Bob. It's probably one of our top sellers. So hopefully this will gain some pretty good traction among those Bob guys out there. So any feedback anybody has, let us know. That pretty much wraps it up.
2019 SHOT Show wrapped up with the tops, and we really appreciate you talking to us, Dylan.
Absolutely.
Have a great one.